That was a brilliant, easy game of football. Exactly how I wanted to start my Saturday morning. Let's get into the Arsenal game. Man, I love this team. I love this team. The way they make me so happy and almost like they shape how my weekend is going to be when we have these early kickoffs. It's 7 a.m. here, by the way. It's pleasing when the job is done, and now we can take a 2 week break and I can just enjoy my international if Nigeria doesn't stress me out. But onto today's game, the lineup was virtually what everybody expected, except Ben White. Ben White, we were surprised. I didn't know he was even a doubt for this game. But the other doubters, we thought Saka was not going to play. Always, this boy finds a way to be in the starting lineup. He's just always so fit. I just don't understand it. Odegaard wasn't there. Eddie made the bench. We knew this was, a possibility with all the injuries we had. Well, Tomiyasu came in at right back. Zinchenko came in at left back. After not starting, I think 2 games in a row, Tomiyasu played the left back. Raya, again, in goal. And Havertz playing that Odegaard role since Odegaard is injured. It was we started slow, to be honest. We started slow, but not because we wanted to. Burnley had such a low block set up. They were just holding, they were just trying to limit the damage that we could cause. So it was hard for the boys to break them down at the start. And this is what happens in football. Sometimes you have to be extra patient. Sometimes you just be fast, But today we took our time. Raya made a brilliant save off of a lucky chance. Sorry. Lucky chance, the ball was deflected, was hit back by Gabriel, I believe, or Saliba. And then the Burnley striker ran onto the ball, and then he looked like he was going to score. But Raya got down well and made a brilliant save. Listen, I'll give credit when it's due. I like Ramsdale. I've made that very clear on this channel. But Raya definitely is a top quality goalkeeper. Top quality goalkeeper. And he kept us, in the ascendancy during that point because we were making all the attacks. They were just packing the bus. But it was a great save from Raya. And right at the stroke of halftime, the bravery from my boy Saka and Trossard for that ball. The ball was for the goal. The ball was crossed in from Trossard, I believe. Or was it Zinchenko? I'm not sure. Trossard or Zinchenko, sorry. It's been a busy morning. They crossed the ball in and Saka jumped high, bravely headed the ball down. And who was at the back post? Trossard. Trossi Baba, as I like to call him, bravely headed the ball home, and then he took a serious knock on the goal post. And then he was down for a long time. We couldn't even celebrate the goal. It was very much diluted because everybody was worried about Trossard and what was happening with his arm. But we took the lead right at the stroke of halftime. I know Vincent Kompany and Burnley would have been very disappointed. I like Kompany. I wish him all the best, but not against me. I'm sorry. They played okay. Their left winger looked a little spicy, even though I thought he was not too effective until the start of the second half. He got a run on Tomiyasu, and I don't know. It's debatable. I don't think it was enough to give a foul, but it just looked like it was just a battle of who was stronger. And Tomiyasu came up short, and Koleosho won the ball, squared it. Gabriel cleared the ball, but not far enough. And the player hit the ball and it deflected off of Gabriel and went into the back of the net. And then it was 1-1. Everybody was worried, but the boys rallied. The boys fought and came back into the game. We had a chance before that from Martinelli. The ball was given to him and he made a superb run, and the defender did a good job by not letting him open up his body well so he couldn't finesse it into the far post. But the goalie made a good save. We had a corner kick, and our goal came from one of the corner kicks. The ball was crossed in by Trossard, and who was there? Our Rolls Royce at the back, William Chiemele Saliba. It's this guy. We know him for just being so composed, so strong at the back, and he's very good on the ball. He almost has no flaws. He's a big dude. He's powerful. He's fast enough, and he can make tackles. His timing is impeccable. But now we saw his goal-scoring abilities up top. I think it's his first goal for us this season. He jumped high. I think the goalkeeper will be very disappointed because that's his area. You push these players off and then grab the ball with your arm. But to our benefit, he messed up on that cross from Trossard, and Saliba headed the ball home. and we're back on top. The league lasted such a short time. I'm not quite sure, so I'm not gonna guess. But we got back in the lead, and we just kept pressing. I just found out that we scored about half of our goals this season from set pieces. This is the same Arsenal that a few years ago couldn't defend set pieces and definitely could not score from set piece. Now look at us. So proud of the boys. We scored from another corner kick for our third goal. The ball came in. There was a bit of a scramble in the back post. In the middle of the 6-yard box. Their own defender almost scored. They hit the post, came back out, and who was there with the bicycle samurai kick? Zinchenko. Such a brilliant. That's not an easy skill to pull off. You know, the ball was so high. The only way you can do it is that samurai scissor kick. And he did that. It wasn't a bicycle kick, a scissor one. And then he hit the ball back of the net. Top bins. Proud of that finish. I would be from our left back. But we know Zinchenko has quality, man. He's not known for his defensive abilities. But today he was exceptional. We then went down to 10 men. I don't know. I don't know if it was a red card. In my opinion, it was a bit soft because the contact wasn't as forceful as I thought it was. But the goalkeeper, the referee gave him a red card. I'm even done complaining about these referees. So I'll just let this one slide. But I do have something to say. And I'm glad the commentator pointed it out. There was a chance we had when the ball was crossed into Saka. And Saka had 2 arms on the defender's back. But he wasn't jumping into him. Excuse me. He, just nudged him a little bit and then won the header. And he almost went in, but the referee called a foul. And the commentator said something like, I thought every 2 arm on the back was a foul. Wasn't a foul. And then the other commentator said, sometimes I guess it is. You see the inconsistencies with this man. I think it was a foul. Don't get me wrong. This was definitely a foul. I'm staying consistent. If you have 2 arms at the back of a defender, it's a clear foul. It's just what it is. But they called it a foul today. But during the Newcastle game, it was not a foul. It's debatable. Stop it, man. Stop it. But it's all positives. I predicted 4-0 for this game. It wasn't meant to be 3-1. Close enough. And I'll take that. And we're joint top of the league. But Man City plays tomorrow. And they'll probably get the win. But it's okay. If they win, we'll be 3 points off. And yeah, the boys are doing well today. I thought it was a very solid performance. Who came off the bench? Fabio Vieira came on and got a red card. He came off for Havertz, which I thought was a good change. Even though he didn't make such an impact, he just got sent off, which was sad. We can't have our players out. Eddie Nketiah came on. Reece Nelson came on for Saka. I'm so happy to see that because Saka needed a break. Jorginho had a nasty, I think it was off of Kiwior, who also came on off the bench. He was trying to kick the ball away and he studded Jorginho on the head and he was bleeding. That was almost like the last play. And then he was supposed to come on, but the game was almost up. So I told him, sit back down, my bro. But yeah, easy day for the boys. And yeah, international break coming up. I'll be back to talk about my predictions after I did very well this morning. But the rest of the games I didn't do quite as well. But I'll be back probably Monday. See you guys. Like, subscribe, share. God bless.